Hey everybody.
Hello, hello. Kim and Chad here.
Today's been kind of a fun day. We started off with the Eclipse.
Awesome. Awesome eclipse. It was a annular, not annual, annular eclipse, which means the sun or the moon goes in front of the sun, but there's too much difference in distance between the sun and the moon, so the moon doesn't completely cover the sun, and you have a ring of fire that goes around it. It was so cool.
And we did not have the $8,000 worth of video equipment to film it.
Yeah.
So we went out and had a nice little time, and there was a little block party.
And we tried to do a live stream during the eclipse, but since it was the first time we tried to do a live stream, it didn't work, and that's okay. You live, you learn.
And see, now we were lucky enough to be in the total eclipse in Idaho. Mm-hmm. In what year?
2017.
2017.
And that was cool.
And the next one's going to be 2025?
24.
Come here, Gus.
According to the glasses we got for the annular eclipse, 2024 is when I think it's going to be in April of 2024.
So, we'll see where that one's going to be. But it's funny that we're in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah.
For a couple of them.
And I'm going to say, if you have the chance to view an annular eclipse, do it. It is so awesome.
It was pretty cool.
And Gus was out there with us, and he had his little camel hat on to shade his eyes. Not that he left it on for very long, but
yeah,
he had it on.
We really got to train this dog to wear goofy costumes.
Mm-hmm. He's not having it. Our other dogs were like, okay, whatever, we'll wear it.
Our one, Eddie, it was like a calming pad for him.
Right.
He just loved it. He just sit in his little costume.
And it was so funny. One year we took Mac and our other pug we had, Rudy, in cow costumes. And we went out to the dairy in Idaho Falls because they were having a fall festival thing. And we walk out there and, what was his name? Alan Reed, who is the son of the founder of the dairy. I'm like, hey, Alan, we have new cows for you.
And of course, he had to be nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, come here. There, you're up here now. Be good.
And for the most part, Gus was a good boy during the eclipse. Only he barked a lot. And then, as it got too much darker and started to get cool, he was shaking, and so we took him inside.
But today wasn't a bad day. And then we started watching horror movies because it's that season.
And I have to say, I know the critics have panned the Pope's Exorcist. We watched it today, and we actually enjoyed it. We thought it was a decent movie.
There's a little bit of depth to it. Mm-hmm.
Could have been without all the naughty language that the possessed person used when they were possessed. But you know what? It was a demon. They're gonna say what they're gonna say.
You know, your mother so sucks that smell, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there was a tiny itsy bitsy bit of nudity, but you know.
Yeah, it was
naked demons, you know.
It was a pretty good movie. And then we had to watch The Frighteners. One of Chad's all-time favorites.
Just because it's a goofy.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, today's been a good day. We've really avoided the news. Just because it's so depressing.
Right. And we hear things that we're like, we better look into this. And we've looked into it, but we're like, we're not really ready to discuss it until we know more.
Yeah. Well, that's the way things go. Ups and downs.
And I want to say that the people who are reporting that Tim Ballard is under criminal investigation or has criminal charges pending against him? No.
But that's... See, and that's why it's... Okay, you watch it and you ignore it. You watch it and you ignore it. What's going to affect us? What's not? What do we care about? What do we don't care about?
Yeah, and whatever you hear, you really, really need to not just watch it and take it for... say, oh yeah, I saw this, it's what it is. You need to investigate it yourself. Do your own research.
Because most of these news medias are not in the news business. They're in the entertainment business. Mm-hmm. They're in the job of striking, shocking headlines. Mm-hmm. Like, I think Russell Brand said something along the lines of, when the media reports a medical emergency and people become millionaires. There's a political emergency and people become millionaires. Yeah. Oh no, another 10 million rockets, Mr. President? Here you go. Oh, what rockets don't we use anymore? Yeah, ship them over there. And we'll sell them to them. People are getting rich on the news. And the news is helping people get rich.
And the one thing I'm going to say that nobody reports is our government always says, oh yeah, just leave them there. Or, oh, ship them over to the... They always end up using the missiles, the weapons, whatever, against the U.S. Always.
Because, if it's cheaper to leave them, why don't you have some demolitions practice and blow them up?
Instead of having the price of leaving them there being U.S. service people's lives. Mm-hmm. Gus agrees.
All that stuff we left in Afghanistan. It's going to find its way back to haunt us.
Mm-hmm. Oh. If it hasn't already been gathered up and shipped over to Iran.
So we've been... we gotta sit right there. Sit right there. Well, we hope everybody had a good day. Good Saturday. And got to watch the Eclipse and have a barbecue. Mm-hmm. I've noticed it. The air pollution in this area. I mean, there's literally a smell that happens just on Saturdays and Sundays.
The smoking meat.
There's nothing like the brisket pollution. Mm-hmm. They should have that. Okay, the brisket pollution level is now up to 6 today. It's only a 3 today because it's not a holiday of any way, shape, or form,
But it's at a 6 today or yesterday. So if you have problems with your weight, don't go outside. It'll make you hungry.
They do like to smoke their mate here in Texas.
And it smells so good.
It's like when I was working at a store, and right across the street was a grocery store. And in the mornings, there'd be that smell of fresh baked French bread. Mm-hmm. And you just go, oh, that smells so good. I should go get a loaf of that. And a thing of cheddar cheese broccoli soup. Oh, that'd be a great lunch. And about lunchtime, they start roasting chicken. And that smell of roasted chicken just comes over, and you're like, oh, you deli monsters.
And for me, it was in Denver, I would drive past the Wonder Bakery every day. And I would have such wonderful smells of fresh baked bread. And then a little bit further on, I drove past the Purina plant. And they were, baking dog food. Ugh. So you go from bread, which is good, to dog food.
I remember that stretch of road. It just... Salt Lake City has the same plant there. That you, as you're driving into Salt Lake City, you're like...
Yeah. And the dogs are going, oh, where's... And when I first moved to Idaho Falls, we had a black lab. And whenever he got loose, they'd always find him outside Purina plant on Lindsay.
Oh no! Oh no!
He was easy to find.
So we just making another video. Trying to do the video every day kind of thing.
Yeah, because we don't want you guys to forget our lovely faces.
But yeah, like today, we tried to do something, we couldn't do it.
We tried.
We messed up. So it's more of a just learning how to do things for us.
Yeah, so there might be a couple more lives that we think we've gotten, we're doing, and it doesn't work. But we're trying. We're trying very hard.
Oh, you monster. Oh. He's got a hold of my thumb.
Your thumb, or you have a hold of the sock he's playing with.
Thanks for ruining that.
Oh, sorry.
See, every time I try to make a joke, I talked to her about making a joke and doing a video about it. She's like, no, we'll make somebody mad. No, they'll ban us.
And
no,
we don't want to make
us.
any of you mad. We love you. Which I'm sure we've upset a few people with some of the videos I've done. But
I love the robot insults we get on some of them. They're kind of funny. So we do a video that's related to a completely different topic. And the note will be, well, you guys need to go to college.
Or if the dog has more sense than you do.
Okay. Hey, that's one more viewer.
And we weren't trying to be offensive with what we said. We were being just factual and
to the best of our ability. And admitting, we don't know everything.
Talk for yourself.
Well, it's like talking about the military. Yeah, I did goofy stuff. That's about all I can quote. That's all I can comment.
And I can't talk about the military.
And I can't give you no technical jargon or anything like that. I'm like, this one day, boom, I got hit in the head with a brick. That's And you see these guys out there with, an armada of pew-pews and stuff like that. And they're just shooting up a range with thousands of rounds. And I go, wow, I wish I could afford to do that. Hell, I wouldn't even film it.
Just go out there and shoot.
Just have some range therapy. Mm-hmm. But hey, we will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Crash, boom, bang.
Jeez.
It was stuff off the table.
This is my tip jar from work. I'm a security guard.
Guess he's gonna go eat the tips.
I'm a security guard in a hospital.
You know what his tip jar is? 0. It's at 0.
I get a lot of funny looks at. And everybody who knows me goes, oh, yeah, they're funny, Chad.
And if there was any money in it, Gus would already have had it.
And bought dog toys.
Mm-hmm. And treats.
Okay, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.